Ascent early pick. And,
I'm not gonna fully give away my anti stuff.
Yeah,
I think
mean,
I'm.
given what we've seen,
I think
maybe
I'm
kind of
one
not
of the
coming
better
yesterday with DRX,
people at
electing
anteing.
to go to
That's
Ascent.
how we
It's
used
always
to
been one of the best
play a
maps
lot, so
we've
I don't
been
really
picking,
want to
but
give that
widely in
away.
Pacific so
I think
far, we
that's like
haven't
one of
seen
my
nearly as many
strengths.
teams willing
Alongside
to
with
go
bacon,
here.
though, I
It
need
has been
bacon.
kind of middle of the pack for such a
Or I need
classic
a
and,
robot similar to
well-rounded
bacon.
map as far as how every team's prep overall should be. I'm curious to see how this is going to look.
Predictions? Ooh, okay, chat. We'll do pistol, and then we'll have an even field after pistol. Okay, so it'll be a little bit weird, but at least we'll be at the same point. Okay, GENG on defense. T1 on attack.
Go for these swaps, not because one can play a certain pick. Obviously, we've seen them
Benito, what's up, man? I'm doing good. How you doing? Dude, that was knife hit too?
Oh,
Oh, just one.
Now we're
It
going
so
real
nearly
quick
hit the
onto
killjoy.
site, as we do have the side of GENG. We'll have to rotate through here. Late rotation from Munchkin through mid. It might be able to spot some of the
timing on this middle is
GENG, but
crazy
actually
as well.
TS is going to get that first headshot in mid, as T1 will put this
GENG got a bit of
spike
good
down
timing
onto the site.
twice.
Pretty delayed reaction there from Munchkin, not quite
I
identifying.
like this though.
Yes,
Still has
already
Omen
swung out
flash.
that far.
And he can flash this, and then
Been
they
able
can
to get one
swing
life
far
move and
back.
trade it. Even then, that would at least give him even numbers on either side.
Oh, it could be nice. Here we go. Here's the flash. Swing far back.
Pushing out of
A
the
little bit
door
close
here,
for
getting really
okay.
aggressive. Very nice right click in there, but King gonna take that down. But T1 are holding the site really well. Ends up being a 2v1 as in he comes.
Damn.
King, and is
Nicely
not able
done.
to pull that one off. Not
Saya got a really
on
important
that
kill.
spike as they do make that push. And actually, T1 was the one that kind of got the jump on them.
Yeah, it seems like just playing, I believe, contact off of maybe the paranoia.
I like this
toss from
idea of
Van
saving
as
the
he
flash when you
sat
go up
back
short,
over in
though.
a
I
main.
actually don't think
Either
I've
way,
seen.
I'll have to take a look and see what the timing exactly was on when he had
I
thrown
don't
that.
think I've
But it's a
seen
good
something like
early
this.
catch from the
I wonder if
side.
they looked and saw that they
Side
always
player
left
still
sight.
situated here in hell, and when you got this guy and a sheriff in his hands, it's always going to be a pretty
nice
terrifying
round.
prospect to go up against. Now, even more so when there is that Marshall, which he's going to be rocking going into the
Yeah, I'm sleeping.
Put
I'm
some
sleeping. Don't worry.
pressure around on mid. Gonna be a
I
fairly
might have a nap
deeper
today,
smoke
we'll see.
over towards Market and Pizza rather than cutting off that archway by bench.
Yeah, the desk was asking how
Okay,
what
nice-
percentage
nice
you predict
default.
GENG with
Just
how wrong
waiting
our
for
predictions
something.
have been. I'm gonna go with 51% to the side of GENG, although I did predict. them.
Oh
I
yeah,
do
I was
think
meant to
they
do prediction,
are
wasn't I?
based on what we've seen, kind of the quote-unquote correct prediction, but you
Okay,
never know. And
chat, I'll
sometimes
give you all
predictions
the-
are just a feeling as well. So
We'll do
I
all
would
of
not be
this.
surprised if T1 end up putting this. I wouldn't be surprised if GENG do
Oh.
either. I think it's a closer match than maybe a lot of people would expect, as a little bit of a push through mid here.
Oh man, that's a great shot on the Carpe.
Dude, they're actually doing a lot of
Really
damage.
good stuff there from King. Yeah, Munchkin having a rough go in so
They're
far.
doing a lot of
Push up,
damage.
finally
Okay,
able to break
chat,
the
I'm
turret.
gonna wait until the
As
end
you
of
see,
this round,
Meteor lingering
and then
around
I'll
the
do
backside of that
it
smoke. One
a 30
taking
second
Agro
one, okay?
push in, does have that shorty in hand, and can punish him, but
Because they're
oh,
about
the
to get
reveal comes
eco'd.
in, Saya's gonna be taken down.
Yeah, that's pretty big
Oh,
as
look
they
at
make the
this.
sentry, and now the shot guard is in. Comes Meteor from behind, just totally shuts this down. As GENG are not wasting any time, even a little bit of an
30
upgrade now
seconds
for
left.
Meteor, as Ben has to go 1v4, and this is not going to be easy. Picks up one.
Damn,
does not
okay,
make
nicely
it
done.
two,
Right, chat,
and
30
GENG
seconds on this. Okay.
And going to be doing what we saw from RQ yesterday, and
Ascent,
already
yeah.
off the bat here in round 2, get a win.
Right.
Yeah, winning the eco after dropping the pistol, really great way to go ahead and break down the economy of your opponents. You can see this is going to be a bit of an investment coming in still from the side of T1. Curious to see if Munchkin actually ends up holding on to that Vandal.
Do you think the analytical skills have improved by watching so many games? Yeah, for sure.
That's like best case scenario
For
for
sure.
Meteor in that situation. He wanted to try to get the crunch over at Market before they'd even made their way towards the site, but there's enough distraction on the site itself. He dashes in, doesn't quite get God dead because the shot.
Yeah, I agree. I've always watched a lot.
But
But you still learn stuff.
Okay, Munchkin does
There's
hold
loads of
on
teams
to
that do loads of cool stuff.
He's going to hold on to that for now, as a little bit of push out here.
Hardest team to anti-strat,
Seeing what they
FPX.
can see. Meteor
Any team with Angel when he's just changing comps every day.
some shots on in, kind of surprised them, gets the one kill
Like, it's
on
not
the
even
Carpe.
close.
Band's trying to get on through, but is not able to trade one back, and even takes more damage himself. And is now not in a great spot. May just want to look to back away from this and push with his teammates elsewhere.
Yeah. So in the meantime, decent forward presence, just staring across, seeing if anyone's going to cross from that tree into the site. Goddead pushing forward, now finds the spike. Ban still hovering. Unfortunately, just strands this now. And if you're Munchkin, you're already thinking about where can I get tucked away?
Okay.
Just hold on to this Vandal.
Giving some damage out.
Yeah, that's not the greatest feeling, as side player kind of just gets isolated in mid, down a member. Munchkin is going to hit that one headshot,
Damn.
make it two.
Okay. Suddenly bringing this one back, but only 35 seconds. The spike still
How can
in control
K-Corp
of 3
improve?
players on the side of GENG, one of which has a rifle. This is still dangerous, but possible for T1, but they need to be swift.
It's not going to be easy. Trying to collapse in here on Spike. Munchkin already
I don't know
down
what to start,
on health.
really.
They're going to try to make the play.
I mean,
That fragment's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
it's
and
kind
he's
of on
just gonna go down
everything.
to it. Zeta at least is going to trade one back, but you see Goddead's trying to buy some time. Really nice flash, and he picks up the kill. A 3K
I tell you what,
him.
though,
And GENG
an
will
insane amount of
continue with
damage.
A couple of rounds in a row.
Yeah. Unfortunate here. Munchkin, it's going to be 3,800, so enough to be able to get his util, get a rifle and some half armor. Half armor, obviously not nearly as taboo as it was a couple of years ago. Fnatic proving that you can have this work. Granted, that's usually a full team system.
Oh yeah, that
rather than
shop that happened
individuals.
all the time.
But at least does
Literally
still have
all the
firepower
time.
and can,
Me and
already
Bacon would
produce
just be working like non-stop, like 15 hours on an anti-strat, and then you just come to a game and then FPX would just change their comp. It's devastating.
Yeah, and this is a problem. He's really good
Just
at,
get everything and put it in the bin.
just, playing this jet operator position, right? He has been a fantastic duelist for GENG. He's been part of the reason why they have seen a lot of success so far.
I think Zeta might have just been able to see the gun barrel of the op, but I'm not sure if he quite spotted it there. Either way, now they're well aware.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so they're doing the
Gave it away.
shallow
A little bit of a push in here.
I mean, this is effectively a triple stack
alarm
market
bonds
with
to make
Meteor as
sure
well.
that it doesn't get hit by the
Cloudburst comes up. Looks like
by the
Xayah
shocks.
player's still
It's kind of nice.
willing to stay sat in this position.
It's a heavy mid
He is on
punish
the
at the
close side of
moment,
wall.
and we have no
Zeta
info
on the
over
far
towards
side.
B.
And, oh, that
Ooh.
blind shot nearly connected.
Yeah, it looks like he was pretty close as, really nice shot there up on top. Echo's
Which team would
going
have
to
the
at
most
least trade it
success in
back.
anti-string? Crew.
As now
Crew.
to maybe
I knew
revert
every
down
single
in
game
A.
when I played Crew
As
were gonna
over
win.
three they go. 4 members of T1 making a push on in as 2 guys from GENG are still on B. Goddead might just have to do it himself. The flash is good, but he can't land the shots, and Zeta is going to turn it around.
A bit whiffy there, but TS still looking to side anchors. Going to take the TP across, gets himself tucked into hell. They're trying to scout this. They need the double swing.
Damn,
they don't.
dude.
One leads the other.
Damn.
And TS looks to
He
hold
did
it down.
so good.
Carpe now, the last man standing, and there's a lockdown in his face as well. They say, yeah, you can plant the spike.
Did the nitro
but you're gonna give
smoke,
your life on the far
and it
side
just
of
isolated all the one-on-ones.
He'll just opt to go ahead
I mean,
and collect the money.
You're dead.
Well,
This is a nicely played round by everyone.
Runaway is
Like
gonna
the
scout
3-on-3
it.
was pretty cool to watch.
3-1.
Yeah, everyone played
And he
really
did
well,
just
huh?
pick up that spike money, as you were saying. At least T1 able to get that, as they did make a pretty nice push in through tree and into A, and just wasn't quite enough as GENG were able to respond.
I mean, it started off all right. Getting that off out of the hands of Meteor nice and early was really, really good from Zeta to find that headshot, but op is going to be recovered. And this was effectively the first full buy round for T1. Now they get kicked back for their second one. They're going to be going on to an eco yet again. And this just puts them in such a dire economic situation where they absolutely need to find stability and quickly. They also need to rack up as many
What is this
attack
full
rounds as they
process?
can possibly
Hoping,
get, given we are here on Ascent. One right now, not going to cut
Hoping
it.
that they double
We're anticipating that
faced him.
barring a Miracle Thrifty coming
Really?
in this next round, that's going to be 4 locked in for
Okay, they're
GENG.
going fast on this
Nice little
one.
snowball
Low buy.
effect going.
Chance for GENG to stack up a lot of economy.
Kind of being the superhero as Xayah player not wasting any time
Ooh,
already.
knife hit as well.
Making his way in onto the A site. He's got some coverage
Okay.
from his buddy Zeta. He's going to be throwing
If
some
Munchkin
Hunter's Fury
decides to
through
go
as
for a
it's
mid,
gonna be a little retake attempt here
mid
from
luck,
the
it
side of
might work
GENG.
pretty well.
We'll see how this goes.
I don't mind that as an escort, given that the lockdown was already used, so you don't need to be pocketing
So it
that
might work
Hunter's
very
Fury
well. It would
to
work
counteract
very,
the
very
lockdown
well.
anymore. So just use that, try to create some more extra space, take the site, and now look to hold it where the Stingers can be the most deadly, which is going to be at close
Damn, the
range.
timing over this over
See, though, if
over
they're gonna
mid
go
is
full
so
assault,
weird.
there's a really late lurk from Munchkin as he's getting himself on a catwalk right now, but Ban suffers the fall.
Coming in
Nice
through
retake,
the
by
door
the way.
comes
Oh my
Echo.
goodness.
3, 4, 5 members of GENG on the side of Zeta. The first one to pick up the kill at least, as now diffusing on the spike here as the coverage is good, and Zeta's just gonna try to run away into wine.
I mean, at this point, you need to push. You want to be able to
Holy
get that
hell.
death bonus.
Yeah.
Let's get a replay and just kind of see exactly what went on here, but retake looked really nice.
He didn't have the null command already online. He certainly has it now as he's leading the pack at 8-2. But, I mean, I don't mind the idea here from the side of T1. But
Honestly, having both of those upsets are kind of equally devastating for the teams that lost. It's probably more devastating for 100 Thieves because they might not be able to qualify.
Yeah, you know, bringing it out early, showing the respect to T1, saying, okay, this is going to be a difficult matchup. And so far, I mean, starting off with round 2, obviously, it's kind of all been...
Alright, let's see what they can do on this buy. It's starting to get to that weird stage where the money's about to get out of control, if not already. T1 just haven't got any rounds. Oh, they got one, but... They got 2 ults. They could keep this really, really simple if they wanted to.
Might have just been able to get him. Ban thinking about, okay, just wants the TP across. He's not sure if anybody had pushed out. Nobody else, there's nothing there to signify whether somebody could have swung into wide or is just staring at Archway, so does have to burn one of those shrouded steps just to get himself across. He's still going to be watching for it.
Here we go once again.
They're at least doing great at defaulting, right? They've taken mid control. They've always had pressure here. Like they're doing all of this. Good. Oh, this is a big kill. Does he get out in time? Omen's about to swing him. Oh my goodness, he was...
He was just waiting
yeah, he was like that for about 7 seconds.
He's going to be checking out in the back of Boathouse. Obviously doesn't want to arrive there, so cancels it. Now has to rotate back over. But
the full process is he's waiting for his team, right? He wants to try and, especially when they're pushing through, if he's going back site, he wants the person back site to kind of turn when they're going in, right? If that makes sense. So when they want to go through these 2 choke points, he's like mid TP, so that they have to 180 and shoot him. So that's why he was waiting.
Comes in though, side player Munchkin, and Munson's gonna pick up 2, make it 3.
Damn.
As they are able to actually get
he was an ult, I'm pretty sure.
Clean up that push from GENG.
The null command was everything. Being able to deny any kind of, you know, counter util coming through to look to retake space around B was excellently done. I mean, very much the
Gigati 69, 69, 69, 69, 69 with the prime. Thank you so much, mate. Nice name. Appreciate you, 4 months.
Not having those flashes to try to exit out of market, make it so very dangerous. So it's a bit of a meat grinder situation for GENG in the attempted retake. So at long last, another round of victory here for the side of T1 since the pistol, and a very much needed one because that absolutely would have just really punished them. Not only
well, taste of their own medicine, I guess.
Yeah, so not only economically but also probably mentally. But I think TS might be mentally boomed after this.
Yeah, that feels bad, man. Just trying to make an aggressive push, and Zeta just kind of Odins him in the face.
The aggro push looked... the aggro push looked pretty bad, though. Like, that didn't really have anything behind it, from what I could tell. All you have to do is dodge the Omen flash.
I mean, yeah, they likely heard some of the KJ setup over at A. They say, okay, it's probably just going to be a 1-1-2, so we don't have to worry too much about how much opposition over here. Eagle going to get tagged down just a bit as the
oh my goodness, though.
It is pretty monstrous. We do have some shocks coming through. Meteor hits a shot.
That's just a blind one. The reveal was already gone.
Yeah, see this though? Little ping. He literally just pinged the right side wall, as in right side for him.
But he does.
We're getting so much better with ping. Sorry, I was talking about it yesterday. The ping skills has increased a lot. It took us a while, but we got to a good level now, or we're getting to a good level.
I mean, we've seen Sovas in this position. Odin's in hand, went out rounds before.
You guys see being in Tokyo? I'm not sure who the third team is. So it's like, it's going to be GENG and it's going to be DRX, and then I have no idea who joins them, really.
I mean, and it's excellently done. I mean, Goddead, just fantastic reactions, and like you said, so slippery, not take it down. This obviously doesn't do T1 favors either.
I reckon Paper X, they do look a lot better now. They have something.
But very clean stuff to be able to take them down at the end. But this is great from GENG, just not allowing T1 to string together rounds, never have a stable economic situation. As you can see right now,
this is
still very much on struggle street. I mean,
they're just getting reset. They're just getting reset every time they win. Okay, they decide to go for a force.
It's gonna look mighty foolish.
It's very risky, you could say.
Yeah,
and we'll see if it does pay off for him. maybe expect some of the other guys on the team to pick up some entry.
Do you think something was the upgrade they needed? I just think they needed something new, to be honest. Because even when he wasn't playing, even when he wasn't playing on Fracture, I think it was Fracture last week, they just looked like a way better team. Everyone just looks, they kind of looked a little bit like old Paper X. So I just think they needed something fresh. As like dumb as that sounds.
As that's the spike now stranded.
Also, I definitely think having like a sixth puts a bit of pressure on you, and that can be good. If you think you might get replaced in every single map, I think that can help.
GodDead just holding the same angle, seeing what he can see.
Turns his sights back over. Okay, spots two. That's enough for him to be sold.
Keep an eye on this middle.
They know they don't have mid coverage, so just
yeah,
gonna
they're
back
very
up
on
and
it.
hold sights for now. See if he can catch Saya player, who he expects to come in through there, but the glass
I think
is
Genji
broken
is the second best team in the league. Yeah, I have like no doubt from what I've seen, honestly.
Up, actually, Munchkin will get that entry at least. But 2v4, they try to take the A site with 13 seconds.
I mean,
Meteor,
it's over.
Yeah, just gonna snipe him in the arm, and that's gonna be enough for that. As Saya, at least,
he has to kill both of them and plant this in half a second.
Yeah, I got no time to plan this.
maybe he could take
They just play so well.
out of his hands. I mean, there's a shorty in the smoke, and Saya,
yeah,
okay,
I'm a big fan of GENG, to be honest. I think they have a lot of good players. Damn, dude, it's like fair play. He did a lot of damage, yeah.
But they still lost the round to Killia.
Yeah, I'm a massive fan of this team. I just think that,
but you lose the round.
I don't know, King just seems incredible recently. It's a very good meta for him.
But at the end of the day, this unfortunately isn't improving your own team's economic situation. Garbe will get some nice bonuses, or Cyplay will get some nice bonuses, but this is just still really rough territory, which is why I'm glad to see this timeout finally getting called here from the side of
he did the fast jet dash as well. When you slightly look into the wall. If you have a wall, you'll go further.
Cool, but, not going to do them any favors. 6-2 in favor of GENG right now. And so far, it kind of feels like, you know, Saya players been able to open up some space for
He thought an EG roster change, BCJ Demon. I think that Demon kid looks pretty good. I haven't seen enough of him, but he looks pretty good, like mechanically.
No, definitely not. I mean, especially
yeah, I don't know why it's BCJ. I'll just say it.
This is going to be them coming in with a solid game
But we also don't know what goes on in teams, so
buy rounds, and it just feels like right now they haven't had really a full reset on their economy to try to really get that stability for themselves. And now as we go into this one, I continue
yeah, the NA teams are struggling at the moment, but I think long term that's a good thing for NA, because there's a lot of talent at the moment in NA, so I think a little mix-up could be alright.
The full loss bonus, it won't be too terrible. Still not exactly what I want to see.
Oh my goodness.
This is extremely aggressive, and immediately they're going to get shut down. King's got his own Sheriff. He gets a 3K with the Sheriff just
what a weird
sitting
round.
in market and accepting their generous.
It's a nice setup from GENG though.
Well, this timeout went well. I don't know. I don't understand. So I just dashing in aggressively, immediately sets his sights on Eco in the corner market, but no one pays any attention to King, who's able to take down 3 people with a Sheriff. I mean, aside from Zeta delaying and creeping forward and eventually dying, like this would have been one of the fastest rounds that we have had in Pacific. It was just blink of an eye, everyone's dead. As you can see, lost bonus is there. They're going to be able to pick up rifles in this one. So it's okay, but the way that this execute went was not.
Damn.
The paranoia,
first kill
far
was
too late. By the time the King is blinded, he's already gotten 2 kills.
Yeah. Just sitting in a corner they didn't expect, and Saya player kind of.
Yeah, there's potential for something like that. Oh boy, are they going with this?
A lot of quick information, you know, you got to make that.
Jet sending it, yeah.
That call in milliseconds as now getting aggressive.
Yeah, you're gonna get wrecked. It's a nice round to do the old Vision Strikers.
I mean, genuinely, I think that I always say like you can't get complacent. You always need to respect your
King bringing that to his old team to his new team.
The reaction times are very much on point.
It's a nice
So
reaction
they say,
from
yeah,
T1.
we can
They
be a
do
little bit more
get
aggressive. We've got great coverage. They spot one. Messiah
They
will
do
be
get
able
a
to
lot
find
of map
Nico,
control.
but
I tell you what's
down
impressive.
to
GENG
6-3
have
and
constantly
with
been
that
looking
minor
for this
distraction of
person
Jet.
that's in the back, and I
Oh.
swear,
But Meteor just takes
T1 have
something to go
always
ahead,
been doing it.
drop down into the
Wow.
site, kills Carpe, looks for a little bit more, and that's Ban dead.
The dash was
It's
sick as
essentially
well.
all Meteor. I mean, this is still a 2-on-2
I mean, he just
as they
wins
try
this.
to swing on in here. They don't really have a way to stop this diffuse from going down, so Meteor's just going to get
That
that.
was
He will not
sick,
survive.
man.
As
GENG
these
are
T1
good.
kill them, but I don't think it's really going to matter at this point. As you can see, they've got enough creds to essentially full buy and end the half in a really good spot.
Yeah, I mean, Meteor could just go ahead and grab another operator if he wants. He's got 57 in the bank right now. See, that looks like he's just going to be actually buying for the rest of his teammates who did lose out on their weapons and popping the blades this round. So they're playing, you know, very close to the chest economic game right now. Our GENG.
Speed run this match at the moment? Yeah, it's pretty fast.
So Meteor says, okay,
Has
I'll
been
just
pretty
get value
fast.
with my blades.
Yeah, as
Knife hits Killjoy. You've probably got like 3 more seconds on this.
Push on out here as someone expected, but
Damn.
you can't really stop him either way. As Meteor's still
Oh,
gonna
they
pick up
got
the
that
2K
all over them.
as
It's
he ends them outside of B. And that might just be the beginning of the end here, as at least Zed is able to pick up 2 in mid. He's got Saya player near him, as GENG now looking to surround TS, going to teleport all the way behind them.
Yeah, seems like they're fairly uncertain about where they could be now. So TS goes all the way back into the spawn, expecting to push out of mid over into B connector, but now they've been spotted, noted. They will be given the site to plant in.
they have to. They have.
GENG, I mean,
Oh my
okay. I was gonna say gather
goodness.
up his 3 and
That's
go
a
for
shot.
retake.
I was gonna say they have to
Gather up
win
his
this
2,
round,
but
and that
crucially,
helps a
they
lot.
do have
Problem is they have
this lock
Killjoy, so they probably have to go a little bit more aggro than they want to.
Well, let's see how they approach this, because Zeta and Saya play are kind of taking the wind out of their sails, essentially. GENG from the big lead, still, of course, trying to hold on to
They
it.
need to approach this together.
They're just going to go in alone, and Saya player with the quick
Jesus,
flick
what
is
a
going to take him
crazy
out.
round from him.
So now King is like, well, so he's the lockdown here, 1v2. Let's see what he decides to do.
I mean, you still absolutely can, but knowing King, if he finds one, I think he's liable to use it, but he is running out of time.
He's got to hit them both.
Damn,
and he
what
will
a
not.
mad
Saya player
round.
able to take out
This is
3.
2v4.
What a weird
Wait,
round.
And T1 will pick it up.
this was
just
2v5.
dominating
Chat, is
it
it
in.
2v5?
Pick up 2 guys that are kind of just
That's
working
crazy.
alone onto the B site, and Saya's going to take
I
them
mean,
both
yeah,
out.
Saya
That
did
might have
everything.
been some of the complacency I was talking about there, actually. I love the way that this play is set up. From the very beginning, this is fantastic, and it's a very big misread, a misjudgment from the side of T1, and Munchkin in particular. The knife comes out, that 0 point from GodDead, catches the Killjoy, stops the turret.
That was
But
nice.
they don't
This
think for a second
first
that
and
there could be
second kill.
somebody still
Kind
pushing
of
around, at least they
unreal.
don't-
Alright, there's a
it
definite
doesn't
chance
look
if they
like
can
they're
get one
really
more. I think this is a
anticipating
good
how
timeout
that
from
angle push
GENG.
coming out.
9-3
And then
is
just the instant headshot coming
be
across from
insane.
Meteor as well.
Don't
Without
want
the
to give them
turret
any
play contact,
chance.
I feel like you need to just back way off, have 2 people watching that angle.
Viper on Ascent. I like
wait
Viper on
until
every
you have
map,
that
to be honest. I
suppression
think
gone, so
Viper's
the
a
turret
sick
can
agent.
actually alert you to somebody's
Again,
presence yet again.
sometimes
They
you
don't
got to
do
get
that.
rid of.
Meteor
Well, it
takes
depends
full
who you get
advantage
rid
of
of,
it,
but
pushes in, finds 2, and then things get really weird. It's
Yeah.
odd in particular to see
yeah, I
TS
like
being
I like
on
Viper. I still think that the standard comp is better on this map, but the Viper can be pretty good against
Seems like maybe
like
just
Killjoys.
confident that he'd be able to find a pick, bring it back into a 2v1, but definitely not the situation they were looking for. Widely though,
Solo
things
controller?
are
Nah,
excellent
not
for the
that.
side
With
of GENG.
another
So
controller.
what the little buddy was
Wingman's
carrying there
bringing in a
was,
victory?
yeah, the victory.
Nah, I prefer the standard comp though.
Stuff there,
Like
not-
the normal
not holding
comp
the
is
spike
just
in
unreal.
that animation.
Like this is still in my mind the
But
best
yeah,
comp.
you know, the way the
But I
round
don't
started,
mind
think
the
they
mix
have
up with a
been
Viper.
big,
But I wouldn't really use it.
indicator of why
Even though I
people
love
like
Viper
that,
on every
you know,
map,
so
I still wouldn't
5v2,
use it. I just think
and
that this
they
is the
kinda
best
dominated
comp.
them, right? So it's like, you know, say what you will, maybe they were just a little bit lackadaisical after that, not, you know, crossing their T's and dotting their I's. And they do get punished, and T1, Zeta and
So,
Saya player were able to play it out.
Killjoy
very nicely
purposely got
there
hit
and accept all of those, you know, little
to try and
points that
make
we
them
got
think that it's a
one by one
4-1.
for GENG.
This does give them, you know, pretty much the gun advantage for the first time now, as we are in the last round of the half, 4-1. TS is really far forward. They're looking at this crunch.
This is a good
Meteor right
turret.
behind him as well. They're looking for the push. The turret not going to spot them, but Munchkin is
Yeah,
watching
you swinging on this
behind.
turret?
Seems like they have a pretty good idea this is happening. T1 on
Killjoy
the
needs
site
to
already.
not take the duel, really. I like this fast idea from GENG. Realize they got Killjoy ult, so their reaction instead of an anti-Killjoy setup is to just push middle.
Not gonna get to use it for this time, and they've got one of their own
The
as
big
well.
gap at heaven, they can all just go out and
Through
swing
on the
still.
edge here of where they could be.
Oh, Meteor. Half a second off, being able to take Saya player's head off there. The swing's coming in though. And Munchkin trying to fight back, manages to put Fan in a decent situation. But the shots across, he will fall. Carpe will bleed out.
What a dominant half, honestly. They had good plans for every round though. Like this one was cool against Killjoy ult. Just 4-person push middle, no matter where the ult's going. They can go behind them.
But still felt a little bit weird, you know, what with the defender, Killjoy going down so
The Killjoy
early,
didn't
and
really
then,
do
of
much.
course, just on the edge of the lockdown, just picking off one by one were the members of GENG, and yes, Munchkin was at least able to pick up
So
two,
they still
but
just had this gap over towards
everybody else on
heaven,
his team died.
and then they
So
kind of just
he
swung
was
out
left
into heaven, and
alone.
we just had like a straight up just
As they're at
3-on-3
Thursday
duel.
They're
party, we
at
do have-
Thursday party.
I know, of all the places.
That would not have been my first selection. But hey, to each their own.
Some of the strats is a bit clumpy. You gotta remember that, like, you gotta remember the majority of your strats, or at least a good amount of them, are kind of in the bin with how fast the meta changes or used to change. Maybe it's in a better state now, but yeah, you would kind of, you would kind of not be able to reuse as many strats as from your like old teams.
Well, he's definitely trying his damnedest. You think back to that 3K Sheriff, you're just holding down market.
Yeah, just forget about that last round and go on with the rest of the map, you know?
Sure. But, I mean, even, that's the other thing. It's like, it feels like that should be a T1 round. You get rid of the enemy lockdown.
It depends where
you
you.
counter lockdown,
It depends what you kind of classify as competitiveness, because all regions have teams or a team that can win a international LAN. So there's that. I guess the hardest one to call for me is Americas. Like that feels the closest.
Again, I've liked some of the ideas that they've been showing, but they haven't been able to stick the landing. All of the kills, the multi-frag moments coming out from Saya player have typically been once the round is already lost. And while it does contribute to pushing GENG's cash flow and keeping them in a much more stable spot as their opponent, it's not enough to really effectively push them onto an eco
Players to become IGLs? I don't know. You have to kind of work with them to know if they have attributes of an IGL. I still adamantly think that if Yampy wanted to, he could be a good IGL.
Yeah, well, you mentioned this was T1's map pick. Perhaps they are more comfortable on defender side, but GENG decided, hey, we want to start on defense because they do get that choice with T1 with the map selection, of course. So we'll see if maybe they've got something better on this defense side.
Okay, they need this pistol. They go fast, split over towards hip. We have 3 people from GENG. We got a flash. We're gonna see when he's gonna use it. They're gonna flood out. Flash goes in. They flood out.
Not really able to get too much done, but Munchkin able to trade one back here as there's a second over to Munchkin. Still full health as well.
And you avoided that?
We'll go ahead and
chat, this is switched, by the way.
a quick little second there. As yes, the UI colors I believe need to get flipped so that we don't have T1 in the red anymore. So don't panic, chat.
Yeah, that's impossible. Chat will always panic.
Okay, well, they do it. They get the pistol.
Panic, and they will be able to get this defuse in, and pretty easily at that. I mean, Munchkin very important, essentially. Like right after they entered, he was able to clean up a couple of members and even trade one back there on the retake after the post plant. So good stuff from T1. That's a good start here on the
Liquid's
defender
play
side.
against
Might make
Fnatic.
this a little bit more
I think their approach
interesting
slow
as,
is wrong, personally.
They do have some ground to cover after the first half.
I mean, that's both pistols now picked up for the side of T1.
Alright,
So
let's
that's
see how
easy.
clean they can get this in time. Is it? They are just not
The biggest thing is
going for the
not
bonus
losing
round,
this
just
game.
making sure they can win this round.
We could do that.
Alright, not trying to ensure they can get as many rifles as maybe some of the other teams are doing. They're just making sure that they don't get ecoed.
You see, it's going to be pretty hefty investments. No one going for a pistol. Normally you'll see, maybe one person just sit back, have either, you know, a Sheriff or a Ghost or something like that. We do have an Ares in the mix here. But otherwise, 3 Spectres. And that's where the concern starts coming in.
Yeah, that's...
We saw this.
That's kind of devastating. At least there's a reply. That's a big...
After T1 took the pistol.
It's a big player to lose.
Now TS did go down, so there is some potential, and it's going to be much easier for T1. You would have to imagine this time around to shore this up and get the defense.
I like this from Munchkin though. Still has this here.
Where they think the spike is going to end up going, which widely seems
Okay, and he doubles back this. And
defensive
just because we're
smokes,
having the rotate. I like this a lot as well from Munchkin, where he plays safe now that he knows that it's a 3-1 instead of a 2-2-2.
That should expire somewhat soon. Love to see what his timer is before he's got the next one. Yep, there you go. Smoke's dissipated. Side player though, sat in hell, bulldog in hand. First fire, yep, insta kill.
There's another.
Spike down.
How about another?
How about a B site rotate?
Yeah. How about let's run away as fast as we possibly
30
can.
seconds left.
I mean, it might go down to the Killjoy util here. They do want to die though.
T1 or to the spike itself. They are going to be running this very close, as they are also going to be running full speed right into this KJ setup, which is a classic and a Sheriff.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
guys.
Yeah, you want to go through it though.
In there as Goddead says, "Take me, witness me," and Munchkin will take down both of those kills.
Okay, not too bad. Munchkin getting kind of close towards his ult. And the bonus is going to be okay. We'll keep an eye on this. Okay.
Now this bonus round really could be the decider.
These two are just juggling guns.
Who's going to gain the momentum from here? As Meteor started off well, but eventually just...
Ericsson, was that you? Dude, I saw two of them next to each other. Was that you? That was pretty cool. Like really cool.
Depending on what was recovered, yeah, it'll just be a Spectre that's left on the ground. They still hold on to the Ares, 2 of them, as well as the Bulldog for Saya player. So, not too bad at all. Smoke's down, great nano swarm timing there from Munchkin, just slowing up the advance. As well,
it's a nice idea on the bonus. They go close, fast over towards B. B push, no one's here, and no one is even close to hear it. So they might not expect this double flood towards door.
Weapon power is concerned.
Yeah, they've got a drone to come
kind
out
of
in
like
here.
the nade
Some
idea.
very nice info, but TS starts them off well. He's got good position, Goddead there, but this is very even 2-on-2 as Meteor picks up a third for the team.
Oh, and how do you do this if you're banned? Got a smoke. Okay, he's going to just go ahead and try to TP into this one. Recon, however, pings him.
A nice recon.
And he probably is very suspicious that he's being surrounded.
Oh, small chances. I like the idea from T1. Nice down from GENG. They did so much damage that we get to see a swing around early on for this one, so it should be cool.
Solid efforts here for the side of T1.
You are 4.
This bonus,
keep an eye out during Fnatic Vitality. Alright, awesome. Dude, it was really cool though, man. I appreciate the support and stuff. It's kind of crazy to see that stuff, so thanks for doing it. Dude, it took me a while to see it because of the I can't remember what it's called. The weird guy with the giant head. Chat, it wasn't like an actual person, it was like he had a, not just calling out someone for having a big head. He had, he had a their mascot.
Goddead gonna open it up for the team, but the rest of T1 up there on top are able to
trades
smokes are in, but Goddead is not to be stopped. Already has 3.
Oh, the take is there.
How is he alive still? This is crazy. Goddead gets 4. They survive on 8 HP and 17 HP. This is a big swing round. That's devastating for T1.
I mean, they do get the round win. They take it this much closer to being able to close out on their opponent's map pick.
Yeah, when we get a timeout to move, we can see some replays of this because it was manic. Oh, that's devastating. Yeah, you can't really do an Omen flash from back there, especially like that.
That blind tap on a Carpe. That's just Carpe being unlucky. Let's be real. But it's also a good sense from Goddead to just say, like,
damn, that's how they lose. That's crazy.
Happens to get it with one shot.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
Sometimes you have to make your own luck, right? And you know, some of the shots that we say are lucky, indeed, they are luckier than, you know, getting the one tap flick headshot. But you, as you mentioned, Kilios, very nicely, is you kind of have to have the wherewithal. You have to have the knowledge of the game to know exactly, you know, where was that player? Are his teammates calming that to him?
Yeah, that's a good shout.
As well, so Still a nice shot, and it was rather close.
That's
in
a
that
good
last
shout,
round, but
thank
Gen
you.
G still looking pretty dominant, and now only 2 rounds away from the victory, as they took a lot of guns out of the hands of T1 as well.
Yeah, I mean the last 2 rounds have been close.
When do I sleep?
Again,
when the games aren't on.
Gonna still be a
Whenever we
shaky.
can
We'll
have
take a look at
time.
the cash values here. No, okay, full purchases for everybody. Nobody going to be lacking utility on the side of Gen G. So, finally mistaken. I thought maybe they would have somebody with a half armor, but clearly I was doing my math wrong because everybody is very well stacked with cash.
Right,
T1,
T1 low buy on this one.
So this is pretty much everything for them to convert this.
Yeah,
50.
and
they managed to make
they
that
don't
happen.
have
They
don't
keep
have the
hope
money
of being
really.
able to win the map. Otherwise, they're going to be going into the next buy round just hoping that they can streak together 7 rounds to be able to, have a chance at
At this
overtime.
point, to me, RRQ looked
Pretty much
incredible
what you
yesterday.
gotta hope for
After watching
at
that,
this
I just
point,
feel like they
but
can
at
beat
least,
anyone. They looked by
knives
far the
out.
best I've ever seen them look.
See what he
It was
can do. Has been pretty
very
much
unexpected.
The best performer on the team so far, as he
Oh,
is
yeah.
going to push up in mid and immediately gets shot in the face by Echo, and that is a lot of the power of T1 now gone in this round.
Yeah, I mean, swinging that corner.
Yeah, and they're taking a nicer slow wing for some kind of reaction across the map.
Can
You just switch your sleep timer up like that. I'm actually pretty bad at getting to sleep, but I'm pretty good at functioning. I don't know if I can say well, but pretty good at functioning on less sleep. So I've always been alright at kind of mixing it up. So plus, honestly, it's not too bad. Schedule-wise, it's actually pretty good. I'm telling you.
He has been a very solid performer ever since being alleviated of those shot calling duties.
30 seconds left.
3 people here.
Haven't quite been seeing
3
as
people
much
here, and
of that.
Zeta has a recon. So like
Started
maybe.
off slow, but
Damn.
now they're fast onto the side.
I was
Echo
trying to
getting
give
one solo
some
lead
kind of
here,
hopium,
as
some
the
kind of
site now
belief
is
into
pretty
this, and it
much
gets
entirely
instantly
gone,
shut down.
As even Zeta as well will be spotted there for a moment, and he's taking a lot of damage to the smoke. Echo gonna pick up 3.
What a round from Eco.
Yeah.
I mean, a 3rd kill for him, just somehow avoiding getting taken down. Munchkin just barely misses the timing. On to King, who's now just sat here taking pot shots at him, and will be the finisher with that Vandal.
Couldn't take even 1 gun out of the hands of Gen G. Not that they would have been hurting too much, even if they did take 1 gun
Alright,
out. So
7
Gen G
chances,
on the cusp of
and
winning map number 1. This
it's
was
been
T1's map
very,
pick, and this might
very
turn into a
convincing.
13-5, one of our more dominant
Yeah.
maps that we've seen so far. As let's see from the side of Eco how he was able to make this happen.
At least they both got a pistol each.
Spray coming out. Doesn't have to fully respect it, given that it is a stinger, so it's going to take a hell of a lot more bullets to kill him than it will to kill the opponent. That's just quick math for you.
And now,
oh, not like this.
Well, Zeta, good try.
Like
That's sick though. Oh my
Immediately gets
goodness.
backstabbed over the
That
top
was
as Meteor
pretty
just wasting
satisfying
time
to
with
watch.
that.
They do the most perfect thing.
Yeah, I'd love to see that
They
again
dodge
from
all of the
Meteor's
bullets
POV.
as
It's
well.
such a quick hit.
Stick
I mean,
over towards the right wall. He was spamming the
Zeta
left.
barely has any time to stop
Well,
spraying.
actually, it
Drops
depends
down
which
to
way
the
you look
side
at it.
before
But
he's dead. A good return fire kill though. Carpe finding 1. Hunter's Fury going across, trying to get the destroy, and it will.
damn, they had to go fast because the ult. Damn, they had to go fast because the ult was down in terms of the Killjoy ult, and their Killjoy ult was dead. It was gonna go down because the server ult. That was beyond. Do you know what, chat? I looked at the game today and I was like, this is gonna be an absolute banger. Like in my head, I was like, damn, this is gonna be a banger.